So this week for ELA, you're going to be learning about using context clues to find the meaning of unknown words. So when you're reading, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, you're likely to come across words that you don't know. It still happens to me today when I'm reading, and it happens to a lot of adults. So even adults use this strategy. So when you're using context clues, you're using the words around the unknown word to find out what you possibly think the meaning of that unknown word might be. So when you come across that unknown word, the first thing you want to do is read the whole sentence. The second thing you want to do is after you read the whole sentence is look for clues in that sentence that help you guess the meaning of that unknown word. Then once you have the meaning or what you think the meaning is, reread the sentence again to see if it makes sense. So for our worksheet this week, titled Context Clues, you're going to be reading nonsense words or silly words that aren't actually words, but you can still use this context clues strategy to find the meaning of those words. So it says, can you figure out what these silly nonsense words mean by using the clues in the text? Read the whole sentence, underline the clues you found, and write what you think the word means. So let's look at our first example. Number 1 says, the spelunpeak flew gracefully, stretching its feathered wings in the moonlight. So I read the whole sentence. Now I want to look for context clues to help me guess the meaning. Here we have our unknown word, spelunpeak. Okay, so the spelunpeak flew gracefully. Flew is a clue. I can look at what flies. Airplanes fly, birds fly, butterflies fly. Okay, let's continue looking for our clues. Stretching its feathered wings. Ooh, that's very important. Feathered wings. So of all the things that fly, what has feathered wings? I know it's not an airplane. An airplane doesn't have feathered wings. Neither does a butterfly. But a bird has feathered wings. So I'm thinking the spelunpeak is a bird. So if I substitute that for bird, let's see if that works. The bird flew gracefully, stretching its feathered wings in the moonlight. That sounds right to me. That sounds good. So I'm thinking spelunpeak is a bird. So when it asks, what kind of animal do you think spelunpeak might be? I would write, I believe the animal spelunpeak is a bird. Okay, let's move on to second example here. Remember, we want to read the whole sentence first. It says, Mom, I can't wait to go to Splunkertown, shrieked the little girl as she rubbed in the last little bit of sunscreen, put on her sunglasses, and grabbed her towel. Okay, read the whole sentence. Next, I want to look for clues. Here is our unknown word, Splunkeratone. I notice that it is capitalized, so it is probably the name of a place. We capitalize name of places, like Starbucks is capitalized because it is the name of a place. So it says, Mom, I can't wait to go to Splunkertown, shrieked the little girl as she rubbed in the last little bit of sunscreen. Sunscreen, okay. So she needs sunscreen to go there. Put on her sunglasses. Okay, that's another clue. And grabbed her towel. Where do you go where you need a towel, sunglasses, and sunscreen? To me, I'm thinking it is either a beach or it is a water park. That's what I'm thinking here. So when it asks, what kind of place do you think Splunkeratone is? I would say the place I think it is a beach or a water park. And I know that because the little girl is excited to go and she's taking sunscreen, sunglasses, and she grabbed her towel. So use context